What is going on, you guys? My name is Brutal, but you guys can't call me Sin Brutal. What do you guys prefer to call me? Bringing you another commentary over on the Sin Pubstomping channel. Now, guys, as always, make sure to drop a like down in the description below, and make sure to sub Sin if you have not already for more future Pubstomping gameplays and stuff like that. We're going to be doing actually a lot of future things pretty soon, which I am pretty excited for. I'm not going to say anything because we are kind of keeping it top secret. But for now, what I want to talk about today is actually the gameplay and a funny story. Now, before I do start anything, the gameplay in the background is actually by the leader, Sin Villain, main leader of Sin. So, guys, go show him some support over on his channel. Drop a couple likes on his videos and sub to his channel if you have not already. And make sure to go give him a follow over on Twitter. He is looking for some new followers over on Twitter. So, guys, make sure to do that before you do watch this video. Now, guys, what I actually want to talk about today is just a brief little story kind of thing. Nothing too serious. Actually, something that happened to me earlier today, rather than kind of like a boring little news thing I kind of do. This is actually kind of like a little story time session, so I hope you guys do enjoy this. Now, guys, actually the story I will be telling you is the story of the time I locked myself out of my house about 2 hours ago. Now, me and my brother, we were hungry as shit. We were sitting on the couch just watching some fucking ESPN, watching some sports, getting ready for the Ohio-Oregon game, all the fucking NFL playoff games that are going to be happening tomorrow. It's going to be awesome, by the way. So we were hungry as shit, right? So we decide, hey, let's go to Muya. If you guys do not know what Muya is, whoever's out of the country, Muya is actually like a little burger shack you can go to. Nothing too like serious. It's just like to get like a quick little burger, nice little bite to eat with some fries and a nice drink. Go back home and do your shit. So what happens is, actually, we wanted to go home and watch a couple episodes of How I Met Your Mother. So we went on out, you know, just scattled on, fucking drove there. We do pick up our burgers, but what we usually do before we leave the house is we make sure everything is locked, because we do live in a kind of like, not sketchy, but I mean like kind of like a not like necessarily good neighborhood. There has been a couple things like going on around the neighborhood. So what happens is we do pick up the burger and we bring it back home, but we actually realize that we forgot to bring the keys. The keys were still inside of the house, and we were completely locked out because we went out the back door, and our back door is actually just locked on, like it locks automatically with the kind of fucking door mechanism. So yeah, we're just trapped outside. It's fucking freezing cold. So what happens is we get back on the car, right? We were talking for a couple minutes. He calls one of his friends. His friend is busy. So I forgot to bring my phone. It's just a stupid mistake on my part because I wasn't expecting it. He actually was considering leaving the back door open just so we can walk right back in, because we were going to be out for more than 15 minutes. So we did lock ourselves out of the house like a bunch of idiots. So we got back in the car. He made the phone call. Nobody picked up. So then we resort to trying to make another phone call, but then his phone dies. So we're trapped in the middle of our neighborhood. Like, my mom is out on vacation. My dad is out for a couple hours. We don't know where they are. I know my mom's in Florida with my aunt, who also lives in my neighborhood, so we couldn't go over to her house. He tries getting in contact with a couple other of his friends. They weren't there. So we're like, shit, we're going to be locked out of the house until like 10 o'clock at night. So what happens is we start driving around the neighborhood, and turns out my cousin was home at my aunt's house. So I then actually just, my brother goes in there. She's not exactly that typically friendly one late at night. So he goes in there. He gets kind of bitched at, I should say. And he actually does be able to, like, he's able to make a call, but the idiot in the house did not think to call our grandfather, who actually had a back door, like a backup key. So we had to drive all the way for like half an hour to get to the place that we needed to pick up our back door key, because we had nowhere to stay. There's like literally nowhere to go. It was just freezing outside, and we couldn't go over any of our relatives' houses because they're either all too far away, or they're just all too out of range, or they're out of range for us. That's all I can say. And nobody was really home at the time. It's a Friday fucking night. Nobody's gonna be home. So we do pick up the key and we get back home. And actually, the idiot feels the need to stop at Dunkin' Donuts, and he spills his Dunkin' all over himself, which wasn't exactly the most pleasant thing. But I ate his donut too, and he was pretty pissed about that. But we did get back into the house, and we actually did mature up for like the first major time in a long time. Me and him are not exactly the greatest set of brothers. We're not very friendly to each other. So this is definitely a time where we definitely did step up our game, and we were able to get out there and do what we needed to do to get back inside of the house. Now, funny part is, we actually, before we did go to get the key, we did a chew and screw. I wanted to sit there and enjoy my delicious burger, but unfortunately I couldn't, because we just had to get there like that quick. And actually, we still are going to tell any of our family members about this, because they would be freaked out and concerned about our safety. So basically, that's the whole entire story, you guys. If you guys do enjoy this commentary, make sure to give me a follow over on Twitter. That would be much appreciated in my book. Make sure to go drop it down in the description below also, and go sub to my boy Sin Villain. He definitely deserves it. He's a really good player. player and a really good leader of Sin Pubstomping. So guys, my name is Sin Brutal, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.